non-league coaching. So I was a coach and a manager at non-league level, and I stopped because of my own son Andros, and his journey was starting to begin.
Okay.
So I was doing literally 6 days a week at non-league Leighton Football Club, and it just wasn't possible anymore. I wanted to watch his journey. He was just starting out, and I felt that I couldn't give anything more to football, but I had to focus on my own son. But I was still doing the kind of, and I stopped for about 4 years, 4 years, and then me and Steve one day just decided to do some football coaching during the summer, with some young people, because again, we felt energized to do this again, and as long as it was just coaching during the summer, I was all right with that. And then all of a sudden, these young boys and girls said they didn't want to go back to their clubs, and they wanted to form, they wanted to be a part of the team. So we formed S&T Academy for 5 years. Just again, it stimulated me, and it made me believe again that what I was doing was right. But the reason why I stopped, unfortunately, was because at the end of one season, it was becoming tough anyway because of work. And if I'm not, able to do the coaching on a Thursday night or on a Saturday morning, preparing for a Sunday, I was finding it difficult. But the lads, my team, unfortunately, was racially abused by parents of the opposition, and we went through a process. It was the second time that the lads had been victimised in a year. Almost a year before, they were attacked on a football pitch, and there was a Stafford Bull Terrier was set off and chased them, and they were beaten up. I'm not going to deny it. They were beaten up on a football pitch because of the ability and the quality of how they played football. And for me, I'm staggered by that. And then a year later, after a really good game of football, actually, which ended 4-4, they were racially abused by parents of the opposition. Now, my position allows me to kind of raise the prominence within my case, but unfortunately it took 6 months, and unfortunately the parents of the opposition were allowed to get away with it. During the end of that season, I felt I was becoming a target because people were starting to recognise me a little bit more, and in becoming a target, I felt that it was putting pressure under the players. And I think people were goading me a little bit to try and get me in trouble, if you want me to be totally honest, G. And in the end, I felt for the better of the players and for the better of my own well-being, because of my standing and position in the game. I kind of said to the lads, I can't do this anymore, and in protecting you, I have to walk away. And it was probably one of the most difficult decisions that I'd ever made, because the enjoyment that I was getting out of training on a Thursday and a Saturday and watching them implement the stuff that we were doing on a Sunday was honestly, it was unrivaled, G. But I had to protect them as young people. I had to almost protect myself and the journey that I was going on in my job. And it came to a close. I don't regret the decision, but I do miss it. Like, I can't lie. I always look at little bits of old footage and images, and I think to myself, boy, you finished too early, But